Up short.
That's it. That's
Boom! I appreciate the horn and all that.
Field goal.
Bro, I have 7 passing yards and I'm winning by 6. How does that feel?
And I have a lot more passing yards after this play.
It's your boy, John Hill, with another Digital FC video. I'm running with my brother. So here we go. Let's run. Okay, so here we are, my career. I think it's 12 more games to All-Star weekend. And we're gonna try to knock out a few right now. But did y'all see that WWE? That was fake right there. We won that. That was not an L.
Surprise onside kick. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? What the heck? We got it.
Put the ball back. Go.
Oh yeah. Jason Witten. Old reliable.
It's great, man. This is really great.
This is great. Devontae.
Yeah, he is great. Yeah.
Devontae
Trash
Parker's great.
receivers.
Yep, got him.
Hit him.
Oh, my God.
Got you. Never mind.
You got me. Get off me, weakling. Yeah, bro. How'd you find out?
I knew you were faking the fake.
Wow. Yeah, I'm scared.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go! Oh, baby!
What?
Almost full power. Come on. Get in.
Short.
Get in there.
Bad. You trust. And all that for this.
1,000 coins. Oh yeah, we taking that. So let's go. So what's the cut? What do we want to do? Once we get our 3-point content thing maxed out, we're gonna what's it called? We're gonna update our thing. I already updated a little bit, but they're not that good.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Checking out Oklahoma City, more than solid play late. 7 wins in their
For
last 10
Christmas, because
hours,
that's when I'm getting
making their mark and playing well.
2K17. So
And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk
let's go win this.
Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor? And when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense tried to dictate that, but you have to try to dictate it and overpower that mentally.
Well, I wanted to go out and average 28-10. So 28 divided by 4 quarters, 7 points a quarter. My goal was to be on the attack, try to get to the rim every time, hit as many free throws as I could. If I had double digits after the first quarter, it's over. The diesels will come. It smells blood.
So just 7 points a quarter. That's all you were looking for.
Yes.
And how many rebounds per quarter were you looking for?
4.
Okay, that's
Well, I was on military highways, taking the left turns, young race.
And a look out over the Benjamin Franklin Bridge in the high-rise city here in Philadelphia. It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty. Liberty Bell.
We're changing our number to 11 after this.
Western Conference opponent. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. You know, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Money out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint, here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
It's stolen. Thompson against Westbrook. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. On target from 13 feet. Okafor's got his first 2 points. Here's Westbrook. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Money. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's Westbrook with the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Both free throws good for Money.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooting.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
There's a screen by Noel. Covington kicks to Smith. From downtown. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that
comes from me being 8 years old.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
All right, the second.
Hold on, let me check out something real quick. Sorry. One or two, that's
just a
good.
moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring.
I'm sorry if you can't hear me right now. Hold up. Okay, now you can hear me now. I know that for sure. Let me go to something real quick.
Legitimately exciting part of the entire match. From bell to bell, this bout only lasts a mere 4 or 5 minutes, but I actually had to fact check that because I watched it and it felt like a hell of a lot longer. The only thing that could have really saved it for me would be the inclusion of the Yeti.
Okay.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game together.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Smith is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Baldwin in at the three. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks made some nice plays. He finished 21 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine.
Philadelphia with the ball. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks.
Got it. Nice one there for money.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
They set the pick, and here's Covington from the arc, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook passes to Money. Taken away. There's the pass to Winner. Lets it fly. Cannot hit.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
A dominating first half of basketball. Of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Money out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the center position. Back to Okafor. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Okafor's got 6 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Westbrook passes to Money. Fires from 14. No luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Covington from the arc. It's good. The assist that time for Smith.
You do not want to start shooting threes.
Smith's got 9 assists now tonight. Both teams will make substitutions. And so here is Oklahoma City. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Smith checked in for Thompson. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the middle. Here's Durant. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Stolen. Money passes to Durant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Smith with it. Now defended by Money. Smith drives in. The 76ers again can't hit it. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Landry. Money passes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Payne kicks to Durant. The 10-footer finds the target. Durant's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
To the middle, here's Landry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. While we're in this quick breaking out of the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Marshall, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Collison's out there. Pass to Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nick Collison. Smith dishes to Embiid. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Money, covered by Smith. Got freed up, nice work off the pit.
Oh, I should move the ball.
And that's 17 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here is Smith, defense right on him. Embiid kicks to Noel. Good. Noel's got his first basket.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Durant, the pass to Money. It's taken away by Smith. Fast break, Philadelphia. Back to Landry. And count it. 2 points with a chance. 4 at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit and stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Okafor comes in for Joel Embiid, and Robert Covington subbed in for Nerlens Noel.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Money passes to Ibaka. Inside. No good from Money.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Covington dishes to Smith. Feeds it to Okafor. To the paint. Landry kicks to Covington. Grant gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. And as we get... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Thunder leading by 21. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Grant is out there with Okafor. Then it's Smith. Then it's Hollis Thompson. And it's Winter in at the 5, roaming the paint. Picked by Okafor. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Money. Misses the 3. Philadelphia shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Money passes to Cantor. To the middle, Money. And he gets it to go. Money's got 19 points.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
Smith up top. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
Boy, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. It's Durant with the drive, and a foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual, so clear, easy call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Henderson for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Up top, Adams. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Thompson misses. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Singler passes to Money. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Adams' shot is off. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and hurts the way up.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback is just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
And the 76ers making the shot. Embiid's checked in. The 76ers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. There's the pick. Marshall passes to Holmes. Marshall with it. Clock at 6. And it's blocked by Adams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Collison. Passes it to Money from 15 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Money's got 4 points this quarter. So it's Philadelphia now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here to the middle. Here's Baldwin, and foul call as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
So he gets them both. The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. On the wing, Singler. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The shot's good for Money.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
The pass to Baldwin. Shot's good. Marshall making the play.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Fires the 3. No good from Money. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Tries again. Good.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Marshall. It's taken away by Collison. Here's Money. Pass to Adams. It's deflected. Here's Money. Misses the layup. 1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
Sometimes, guys, it's hard during the first meeting of a season to get a feel for a team, but these guys came out and made the necessary adjustments, and I think they've got to feel good about going up 1-0 in the season series against the 76ers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Money. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
On the wing, Thompson. Henderson defending. 5 on the clock. For 3, Marshall. No good. And here are the Thunder now. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. The shot's good for Money.
And they just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Kicks to Marshall. Shoots from the line. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Gerald, this team seemed intent on winning and setting the pace of this game from early on. Was that a primary focus to dictate tempo?
I mean, that's the key for us to come out from the beginning. You know, we usually have pretty good first quarters. You know, our problem's been just sustaining it. So, you know, we did that tonight, and, you know, thankfully we won.
Congratulations, Gerald. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
That is the definition of domination. He took the school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consistent All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Charlotte as the Hornets go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays. Like, hey, move, slide your feet. Ernie, pass the ball, give back to Kenny. Hey, watch out, he's coming through.
He got me moving. You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
hands up,
moving.
Kenny. Slide down. Yeah, rotate. Oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. Man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Hornets at the Time Warner Cable Arena. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against Philadelphia. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the... floor. So the Thunder five right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Tanner. Money out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the three spot. Out to Lee. Outside Williams. To the left side wing. Lynn dishes to Kaminsky. Williams, a screen on Durant. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Batum, defended by Durant. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Ibaka.
And they are on the board first.
Trying to set the tone here early. I like that.
Oklahoma City on D. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most, in terms of what I call winning time, they just could not make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
Here's Money following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Right side, Westbrook. Back to Ibaka from the wing. Again, Oklahoma City.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. At the top of the key, Batum. Williams, a screen on Durant. And Batum kicks to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Durant, inside. Here's Money. Swing gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's off on the second.
See him have too many of those trips to the line.
Passes to Batum. Williams has a screen for Batum. In the corner, it's Lynn. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Ibaka. To the paint. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop. Money's got 5 now.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Outside, Lynn. Picked by Williams. Lee dishes to Williams. Offensive rebound. Kaminsky. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points as he converts at the line. Some changes for Charlotte. Zeller is checked in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Courtney Lee. And that one misses. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Clifford. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Hornets trail by 3. And Lamb kicks to Lynn. 1:46 left in the first quarter. There's the screen. The dish to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 5. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Oklahoma City, Baca comes in for Nick Hollison. And Money subbed in for King. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Money out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Henderson in at the 3. There's a screen by Moni Yunus. Lamb passes to Zeller.
It is a number, and it's number release.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either. Under trailing by 4. 1 second separating the shot clock and game. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there for Money. Money's got his 3rd basket of the night. Now here's Lamb. Not a lot of room. The teardrop falls in. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
times, but it is extremely consistent from the three. It's nice, quick, and fast, and that's why it earns the number 3 spot on the countdown. And here at 20 the game concerns, we are on Hall of Fame game style the 6-minute quarters.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hornets on top. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's Michael Jordan on wing. Now, a lot of people that's been following me since 2K15 know that this is my favorite jump shot. I've been using it the whole time I've been playing 2K15. Now in 2K16, it is the same jump shot, but it doesn't grab our number 1 spot. If it doesn't win, it's because most of the time that I use this jump shot, I use it mid-range. You'll get a lot of green lights mid-range. You'll get, and in mid-range, you'll get greens all day long. But at the 3, that's a different story. I mean, if you're wide open, you can knock down a shot all day long. But if there's just
all right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we pay attention to a couple of things. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. But it could have been worse. Our defense was sturdy and held them in check at a couple of key spots. You guys showed me some character when you had it. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Batum. He has 12 points, and he got down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Batum is out there with Marvin Williams. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Lin dishes to Kaminsky. Durant against Batum. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Good on the three-point shot. Kaminsky's got 7 points.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now Lee following the three-point attempt by Freak. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And there's the feed to Kaminsky. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. And now it's an 8-point Hornets lead.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second one.
Dishes it to Payne. And the pass to Money. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 10 points for him. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
Up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Now here's Lin. Defense is right there. Picked by Williams to the inside. Off the screen, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Hornets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 25 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA. A truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now in transition, it's Lynn. Here we go. He dishes it to Lee. There's a screen by Williams, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. First in shooting percentage, first in lowest turnovers a game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Talk about some great numbers for money. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he's squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller is checked in for Kaminsky. Moniunas comes in for Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Courtney Lee. Hornets leading by 7. Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. There's a screen by Moniunas. Shot by Zeller, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Charlotte. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Waiters is checked in. Here's Adams. And the layup's good off the glass. Adams has got 6.
You got to love the big bucket. In the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. There's a screen by Moniunas. 6 to shoot. Lamb passes to Zeller. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Money, covered by Moniunas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Guys are doing a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
1:43 left to play in the third. Now here's Lynn. Tight defense on him. Pick by Zeller. Outside, Lynn. Just 4 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Moniunas' shot is good.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Lynn dishes to Zeller. They get the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Hornets leading by 5. Here's Lamb. Westbrook pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The shot's good for Money. Money's got 17 now.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. 30 seconds left in the third. Zeller, a screen on Westbrook. And again, the Hornets missing.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Money. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Lynn missed. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Hornets lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. Payne out there with Money. And it's Henderson in at the 3, the small forward. Payne passes to Money. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Money's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Thunder. Charlotte in the lead. Astor-Kaminsky takes the 13-footer. Henderson pulls it in. Oklahoma City shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. A wide open look here for Ibaka. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Lee outside. Kicks it to Batum. Latrey. And that one's good. Batum's got 19 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Under trailing by 5. Passes it to Money. He feeds it to Payne. Here's Money, defended by Batum. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Nobody here, Williams. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
To the paint. Here's Money. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
By Kaminsky.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Money passes to Ibaka. Inside. No good for Money.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Screen by Lee. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line to shoot 2. That's on Dennis Cantor. And the first one at the line is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook comes in for Payne. Back to Westbrook. Here's Money. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Williams a screen. Kid Gilchrist with it, guarded now by Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Batum. From the high post, he drills it. Batum's got 21.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Ibaka outside. Durant kicks to Ibaka, takes it from 10, and that one's good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath. You're right. Kid Gilchrist against Durant. Second chance shot, and Kid Gilchrist lays it in. Kid Gilchrist has got 7 points for the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Money. Can't hit. Great D that time from Batum.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Comes up empty down low.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
That's good. And that's 10 points for Kevin Durant. There's 1:26 left in the game. Hornets leading by 7. Pass to Williams. Outside, Batum. Williams has a screen for Batum. And Cantor pulls it down. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Now just a 5-point Hornets lead. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. Guys, I know we've been battling. You may feel a little bit gassed, but we got to dig deep right now and find a way. Take a deep breath and let's get it done. Kevin?
And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Williams a screen on Westbrook. The drive by Lee. Outside for Batum. Clock at 6. Williams has a screen for Batum. Shot from free throw range. Thunder with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 3 in the basket from Westbrook.
Boy, a little touch of style from Westbrook on that one.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
A three-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here. Man, it's nothing but bottoms for Ibaka right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. To the paint. Here's Money. Oh, no good. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nicholas Batum. His veteran leadership was the key factor in this game. His years of experience paid off in a big way for them tonight.
His play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them because, you know, they had a very rough stretch of games. Been a while since their last win, and he was not content on playing a supporting role and letting them lose another one. He came on strong, took over, and put an end to the losing streak.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays in basketball. His point total showed everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Oh no, I was lost that game.
It's your boy, Pretty Boy. It's 22 had... Jump shot was not consistent. It was always been there. Release 22 has been known to knock down threes all day long. You will knock down threes all day long. The reason why I give this jump shot the #1 spot is because of the consistency in the mid-range now. In 2K15, this jump shot was not consistent in the mid-range. It was always only consistent at the three-point line. Now, this jump shot is the all-around best jump shot. This is the jump shot that I currently use when I'm playing 3D. Release 22 all the way. This is the best jump shot in NBA 2K15. In the comments, let me know if any three jump shots that you guys have lined up for 2K16. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more originality content.
after this game, or something like that. Moving on to the next game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled, to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in the last 10 games. They like their chances tonight. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. You know, San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So no, you just have to have, guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable.
At power forward, Terrence Jones.
We're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Jody Meeks. This will be their second game without him.
You know what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the Pistons, Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Harris is out there with Jones, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Here is Ibaka after the made shot from Andre Drummond. No good from Monday. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. It's Westbrook with the drive. The shot's good from Cantor.
I'm pretty sure that was not the plan, to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Jackson. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the miss by Terrence Jones.
pretty often, but this shot's been wet for me, so I hope it doesn't go broke. You know, but if it does, I'm going to use one of you guys in the comment section below. So tell me. And that's release. Release 27 it is. Okay, release 27. If you guys have it, put it on right. Put it right. You know, how obviously you guys have it because you guys it's unknown, right? And you want to put it on right now. Right now, turn off this video and go put on the jump shot. And go first, actually drop a like on the video, then turn off the video, put on 27, and then go get some wins. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys. Thank you for watching. You guys are all awesome. See you guys in my next video. Peace.
My trap jump, my spot, fucking my phone ringing. My roller bells got a lot of ice, it's frozen. Biscuit flat, biscuit flat, biscuit flat. You know that I'm the man, ho. Biscuit flat, I am the man.
Ooh, I can't go hold on. up, man? It's y'all boy Money Bar. Y'all know how we rock. Dave, my top guy, first one we gonna do is like, it's John and I we're gonna go with the lead with the one. I ain't about to lie, my man. Dave, my top guy, jumping. First one we gonna do is like, it's John and I we're gonna now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, the wheels have started to come off for them recently. Clearly a mid-season swoon taking place. We'll see if they can start to shake out of it tonight. And as we reach the midway point, Kenny, still a lot of games left on the schedule. How do players cope with the wear and tear their bodies go through?
Well, a lot of times when you're mentally or physically tired, you know, you could sit there and all of a sudden you misquote things, you missay things here on the analyst desk. On the basketball court, that's turnovers, that's missing assignments, missing rebounds. Same thing. Like, I know this is our, 82nd game this year. You're starting to feel a little bit. That's how those guys feel.
I didn't know the midpoint was the 82nd game, but anyway, injuries start to take a toll.
No, but we've done 87 second 2 games. It doesn't mean the team.
We've done a lot of games in our role here at the
right. We get 2 games a night, remember?
On the set.
Yeah, anyway, I was saying the injuries, they start to take a toll. Not just the big ones, the little ones. The type of injuries I hate are freak injuries. One time, I was walking with my shoes off, stubbed my toe.
That's called barefoot.
That's a freak injury, stubbed my toes off for 6 weeks. So get rest, eat well.
Well, if you kick
ice
the brick
those
wall,
knees,
that's not a...
and man up.
Yeah. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And the Thunder prepare to take the field. And it's another road game for the Magic. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong and get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Orlando, Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Fournier in at the three. Passes to Levin. There's the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Suns.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. You hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you play. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Second chance shot, and it's Vucevic missing.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Freak.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Gordon kicks to Payton. Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Gordon. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Gordon's got his first bucket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now Payton following the three-point attempt by Freak. Fournier, and too long on the shot.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
It's Durant on the wing. Releases. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Picked by Vucevic. Fournier passes to Vucevic. That's good.
Nikola Vucevic.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. It's good from about 19 feet. Westbrook's got his first points of the game. The Magic trail by 4. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in to the inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. And it's Payne in for Money. Free throw, good. And so here is Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's Durant. In the loss to the Pistons the other night, definitely was not himself. Back to Cantor. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Thunder shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First free throw is good. For the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Henderson for Russell Westbrook. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Neely comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Jennings in for Payton. And Cantor drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Hezonja. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Collison. Here's Waiters. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Waiters got his first basket of the night.
This shot is really a difficult shot to make. Right out of the spin to get your balance and knock down the jumper. That's strong.
They set the pick. Here's Hezonja. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Cantor sets the pick for Payne. Here's Henderson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Hezonja. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
Now here's Waiters. Guarded closer. Henderson, no one around him. They get it again. Here's Collison and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Collison. Collison hits them both. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Fournier. To the middle. Here's Nicholson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nicholson's got his first basket.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Feeds to Henderson. There's a screen. Payne gets a wide open look. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Thunder lead by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand. Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but It sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
I'll know it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons looked really strong. He had 9 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Overall, it was just a complete performance from him where he felt like he played his best all season. He hopes to continue it, Kevin.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The first one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would really help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Gordon with a screen on Westbrook. Kicks to Vucevic.
That's the ball.
And he finishes nicely on the way. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Jennings kicks to Vucevic. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Vucevic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Magic. Jennings against Westbrook. The feed now to Waiters. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Oladipo against Westbrook. And Oladipo kicks to Jennings. Here's the screen. Back to Oladipo. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. From outside the arc. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Waiters. Then for the Magic, Andrew Nicholson comes in for Hazard. And it's Payton in for Brandon Jennings. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
They set the screen. Payton drives in. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they may be leaning a little too heavy on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you've got to get that thing inside, mix it up a little bit.
And he gets it to go. Adams has got his first points of the night. The Magic trail by 10. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Pick by Vucevic. And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Vucevic missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
For Oklahoma City, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder with some changes. Collison comes in for Steven Adams. And it's Henderson for Kevin Durant. Neely's checked in for Orlando. Evan Fournier comes in for Oladipo. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:57 left now here in the second. They set the pick. Pass to Vucevic. The 9-foot shot. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
And Westbrook, here we go. Cantor dishes to Payne. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Healy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Enes Kanter. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.